Hello and welcome. This is Nolan with Discover NC Homes, and as always, thank you for listening. So today I wanted to talk about crawl space. Have done several videos in the past on crawl space versus slab, but specifically we're going to talk about crawl space today. Generally speaking, in our area, Brunswick County, New Hanover County, the coast, homes built, I would say, prior to maybe 2010 are generally, or for the most part, they were built on a crawl space, maybe a little bit earlier, maybe 2005, but they're built on crawl space. Great way to build a house. The concept behind a crawl space is you have vents in your foundation, and certain parts of the year you have those vents open so air can flow through, and then certain parts of year you close those vents so air doesn't flow through. Well, in our environment, we found that that doesn't work all that well, especially in the summertime when it's just so, sometimes it can be hot and humid down here, and it kind of creates, it does create an environment underneath your crawl space if the vents are closed even or open, just dampness. It's almost like a rainforest. You have a lot of humidity mix because you have cold air that's kind of sitting under there, and then this hot air that's trying to get in through these vents. So it creates the perfect environment for mold, mildew, which can then create rot. It can create a termite environment, things like that. So a number of these crawl spaces have been either sealed with a dehumidifier put in place or an encapsulation done with a dehumidifier put in place. But what we found is you generally rely on a termite company to check these. Just to make sure if it's either closed up or dehumidifier is working properly, things like that. A lot of these companies, I don't know if they're doing the best job. We've actually been to a number of homes, and I've crawled under myself, where supposedly everything has been fine, but we have found that there might be a huge break in the dehumidifier line. So literally, it's just pumping water back into the crawl space. We have found areas that have just not been sealed, period. So if you're trying to create an as airtight pocket as you can and then suck that air and humidity out, that's not going to work if you have leaks. So just wanted to reiterate, definitely trust who you're working with, and maybe even have someone second beyond a termite company or just someone else check on these things, because it's just surprising how many homes that, you know, again, you can find are on the surface saying being taken care of, but they're not. So again, just want to throw that out there. We're more than happy to crawl under crawl spaces if you're listing or selling with us. And if you have any questions, please let us know.